I want to know, we are here, people see today, few as we are, the reason we would see today is to discuss our economic challenges within the business sector. And there's challenges in terms of sustainability. All of them, they are running different programs, which they need to back up financially. And we cannot sustain the event that we are running. So the reality that kicks in, it says, we need to create a system which is going to allow the civil society to So now, because of we have managed asikwazi ukufundisa abantu ukuswima singakwazi ukuswima. Asikwazi ukufundisa abantu ukubhukuda singakwazi ukubhukuda. Ngifuna ukusho ukuthi le appointment ya today eyakho as an individual. You are blessed to be here today. Because Tina, we have won the battle fighting against poverty. So we are here just to rub shoulders. It's so unfortunately, Uguti, everything as blacks, it needs to be turned to see. And we're going to remove ourselves from uMkhonto. We just want to implement our project as sustainable. And I am happy that uMkhonto took a platform and explained exactly about the system. Viva a because all the regions and provinces about travel, they've managed to support our event. And whatever profit by share hands and country. There's one thing which we need to discuss a self-sustainable civil society. Immediately once you focus on end goal, without thinking which must win a victory, what's going to happen about me as an individual now? Me now. So this program is about you and the organization. Because where would you be within the organization itself and where now? In terms of self-development. It starts with you now. Now people see. Right? If you skip a poster and a Kuluma project, which there's a project here, equally so which people they will be fighting each other with battles of so ngifuna ukuthi namhlanje ngizonqinisa amandla yokuthi siqala kabusha. We are starting a new journey which is going to address the issue of SMME, the issue of entrepreneurs, the issue of developers, to identify people about this skill. Because as we are sitting last on, we have a gift. And once as an organization we fail to realize your gift, then we are doomed. We don't need a lot of numbers to deal with the poverty. We need people who are visionaries. We need people who know what they want. We need people who are depending on numbers. We need people who will soldier on even though a few. We need people who will believe in what they are doing. So we are here to raise that spirit. So lana sizoyenza abantu abayilutho babe utho. We're going to take people from zero to hero.
Yes.
Now,
Right.
because we're going to create our own project. We are tired as Africans to wait for people that we are far as United Nations who will say we come and present our projects here. What about your own project? So today we celebrate one of our own products, the corn. Which the question is, kamanye ma product obani? So it's important to be around. Because it's time for divine appointment. Appointment less is a way I phone up numbers, I repeat it. I want to unpack why people there was a system when they ran the economy. There was what we call a Bure board. And of which it was not wrong. Because they understood goodbye exists, not for today. We then have Amanyama community which they have their own system, which they are not wrong. If Kata did not deliver our own system, our religion did not deliver our own system. So Tina, we are here to change that narrative and create a system here. We've seen people fighting for economy, but without a proper plan, how do we sustain it? I want to tell you, Wuti, I'm a living proof. All the hospitals that I go back, Correctional Service, National Defense Force, SAPS, they are supplied by Abadama Nyam, who don't own production houses. They are failing to produce their own force. But we have a government order that went 14 million. And you decide whether to go and buy somewhere. You product get 14 million. And there is no white people now. You all ever supply, it's only blacks. And none of them would decide with the guys, let's open our own factory. So we need to separate our issues where white monopoly capital, our issues where black consciousness. Because we have black people who cannot identify their own black brothers. And decide which they will go somewhere and build another race. And you find which that race now, straight. It's also excluded who economy, but it's going to be empowered by your buying power. See, now we've seen several times people investing with some board and later on blaming that some board is crooked. And you are the one who won the choice. Let's talk about the system. Personally, I managed to supply all 9 provinces. No closer. Ninyama. Nisowa. I managed to push a horse and trade. Amu. Right? Why kunamabhushara abantu abamhlophe but ababhitha le-system? Because what we did, we have identified a group of people which where you will be supplying strip load, where you will be supplying Islam State. Mama band. Then we move those volumes until we decide, look guys, we're not going to be distributors anymore. We're going to produce our product. But they will come and buy from us as a production house. We will give you a store or less to go and deliver and wait for 30 days payment. Most of our people, what they did now, the first payment or second payment, they decide otherwise to go and buy a piece. Right? If we're going to continue with that mindset, then we are doomed. Schizophrenia. When it comes to construction, imaponyamoni yakhiwe yithi angitakabe yami ngiyakubona usukume na lengwenya le njengoba ngiyibona la ngiyayifanisa emaponyamoni was part and parcel to build imaponyamoni. So when we talk about our issues with economy, we are not talking to our chances. Perhaps no people who are grounded, you want us to go Lamborghini. We don't allow people to set a standard for us. In order to prove so we have raised our entrepreneurs. Is Soweto in a fiber today, young and the whole of Soweto, because of our program. I have managed to create opportunities. It's Soweto young, base employer, award. It's thousands of you. In the very same system, they opted to become subcontractors. While we knew which so we are going back to my roots. We used to have such gatherings where our bones they are dry. These bones are dry. Everybody was hungry at the time. Such negama azophila lamathambo. Sinabantu abahambayo namhlanje abekade ba-attenda such meetings but few, but they are millionaires today because of few things. Ubaba Msholozi said, inkunzi isematholeni. Most of the South Africans, they could not listen to that signal. Inkunzi isematholeni. Thina sinotisa isignal. Sabeka indlebe phansi sathi ihamba kuphi lento. The whole of police station, the consumer is stationary on a daily basis. The consumer is cleaning material on a daily basis. Who's supplying that police station daily? We have suppliers outside of your area. It's the same thing that is happening with Clinic. It's the same thing that is happening with all of these schools. So the question, when we unpack our issues with township economy, when you're waiting for Jesus to come back to be part and parcel of the economy, There's a document whereby it grants all the rights to be involved practically. So we are saying we want to get our hands dirty. So she's not unlock this mindset. This mindset of being a best person to write a proposal requesting funds. There's no one who's going to fund you. Wake up, uMkhonto. There is no one who's going to fund you. You must come with a self-sustainable system. You need to start to have your own funding groups. You need to start building something out of nothing. Thina bathe babashaya kumathenda. Fatha sizalwa ngethenda. Because bazobona ukuthi unamathenda 8,000, you've got millions there. They're not going to process those payments. You'll face liquidation. Then you need to prove that you are a real businessman now. So she's already a businessman. I am going to deploy myself with community development. Because we want to see change. We want to see change. We're not going to do it day one, all of us see a parliament in order to have a change in uMkhonto. The people of the parliament, they will address issues which are national issues, and they need to change our policies for government. And there's people who need to advocate within the municipalities. Because I said again, municipality. I want to make a list of the parliament. Make a list of the salary. Because bafuna ukuthi kuyongena kuphi eParliament. Uzokhala umuntu makafika eParliament bathi ikhuluma thina sawo. Umuntu kodwa usendisile athi angikwazi ukukhuluma phambi kwabantu. Ufuna ukuya ku-national television eParliament. Ufuna ukuya eParliament but he doesn't have ama-facts. Parliament, he has never sustained anything or built anything in his life or her life. So which means that I'm a poverty line at dangerous. People, they don't even mind to risk with their life. And when you want to watch who's of Tolik, I am the right. Because of our poverty line. So we cannot have Abandabanyana. The reason why we are proposing Amafunda Wednesday, Namafunda Thursday, uMkhonto womnotho lo. Angazi noma nangizwe. Isikhathi senu ngicela ukuthi nishaye insimbi. Besingama SMME. Izophuma thina sodwa. Shani kuvulwa amaseyili. Kugijima ilwane zonke ground. But we are not for that. Lana sizele ukuthi ugibela kanjani uzufike la kufanele khona. Mina angeke ungibuze ukuthi anarchy siyenza kanjani because one, political system angincane. But ngincane i-transformation. Ngincane i-change. And in order to achieve the change, I need to go inside politics and fight within politics and influence politics to do what we want. Kunabantu abangakholwa kupolitiki, abafuna ukushaya uphele, abafuna uku-assassinate i-character yakho. So if you're going to focus on such things, You're not going to rise. Politics. You have joined a wrong game. Politics ifuna abantu abanqamla namhlanje avuke kusasa. Politics ifuna umuntu omshaya namhlanje athi I'm still standing. Politics. Politics ifuna umuntu uthi bathi KO ulele akubona uphakamisa isandla njengalokuthi wrestling. Politics leyo. Politics bangasikeleka bathi wena uthatha unkosikazi womuntu hamba naye ungakazi. Politics leyo. Politics ingathi kuwe udle 20 million unganasente endlini. Politics leyo. Politics ingathi ubulala abantu abayi-10 ungakazi ubulala nomuntu oyi-1. Politics leyo. So if you join politics and you don't have a thick skin, uyaphi wena Kurini? Uyaphi Kurini? Politics is exactly like a business. You will never sustain the business yakho without falling 7 times 7 before you rise. So in order for me, a serious businessman, you are not built by the education system. It's having to understand the best way the business yakhe operates and it can deliver a profit. Right? Now politics is the same way. How to deal with people about vibe. You don't become emotional. You must beat them in their game. When you get a platform, you don't respond to a statement that is. You learn from your father, Usholos. He does not respond to nonsensical issues. Yet, look, we are clear. So now, sizele ukuzoqinisa abantu. Sizofaka amajumper cables. Asithi uyobuza kwabanye. Sithi ubuze kithi. Akasithumeli komunye umuntu. Mawufuna ukubuza hamba eFNB. Uthi nivala ama-account ayingaki kwalabantu. Izokutshela. Uye Standard Bank nivala ama-account ayingaki kwalabanye. Labantu abamabhenki beza kithi basiphuzisa amatiya amnandi makusesemnandi. Into yokuthenga iphela amabhenki akhohlwe ukuthi uma-black card. Ungagcwala ama-black card abe maningi. So lana clever tsotsi sisteri siphandane mnikazi weground. Vuka tsotsi ngizokhuluma nawe. Vuka Daki. Akusena umuntu okumele asivimbe la manje. It's time for us to shake the snake. Time to shake the snake. Now we're not going to entertain people about the pulling down syndrome. Now we're going to do what we do best. Developing our economy. Identifying abantu bethu. Knowing who is your people. Abantu bakho yilabo are prepared to comply. I don't travel with people who are not ready to comply. People abakhatha ama-shortcut. I don't travel with those people. Njengoba ngithi I'm including you now. Can we, all of us, start identifying people who can add value into our lives? Uthuso umuntu ongakaze ayenze next athi henge nyokefile akutshela ukuthi wena uMkhonto weSizwe ngenzeni akakaze akhiphe nemali yakhe ugijima ngeyakhe imali mara uzokubangela usini abasabothasha ama-program wenu usabothasha abantu vele umsebenzi wabo kusabothasha aba-edi vele kumele u-identify uma uhamba nabantu ukuthi sifuna into efanayo na. What is it that you want? I am here to talk to you. Show my interest. What is your interest? So that when we know interest yako, we can give you exactly what you want. Umuntu ofuna position, so kutshela hayi mamela besistelo Grootman. abantu abaposition uzongathola la ilaba gura khona la hamba uye laphana hamba noshayana indaba zani zama-position. Sorry la uze khona nje usibona sifew la akunamsindo kusendaweni yomnotho. Angazi noma uyangizwa. Asihlathi nala kunomsindo khona ngoba umsindo uyayicosha into yokuthenga. Angazi noma uyangizwa. You are chasing away into yani yokuthenga. Imali ayifuni umsindo. Imali ayifuni umsindo. Imali ifuna itayela. Lana clever sizofuna ushaya izitala zakho maka ubhebhetho yenza into zabobhebhetho. Thina sifuna abantu abazosichayela babakhuluma nathi bathi senze ukuthi sithi for ubani uthi for wena ngabasathi for wena mama. Thina yithi sigcwalisela amahholo. Mina ngagcwalisa le hholo ngabantu abathi we are empowered. Angazi noma ngini le hholo leli singagcwalisa ihholo laseshawa laseprotea ngabantu abathi we are empowered. Ngabantu abazothi anisidlelanga next. Ngabantu abathi mabahlangana nathi eHotman ngakushayana ngethi 100 people nyana 50,000 nyana. Hotman ungakuthelela ipetrol. Angazi noma ngizwa ukuthi uthini. Ana asicela abantu abadonation. Yes. Siyazenzela thi. Come on now. We build from nothing. So bafethu mamelani ke. Ufuna ukunitshela. Hamba uzobuya. Ngijime kwa province. Ezinye itholi zithi ziyasivimba sigeni la sithi siyangena. Ezinye zithi hayi sikala sesimene rifle emnyama. Ngijime rifle wena uzothola umhlabathi ngefulu. I'm still alive. Ngiyaphila wena. Ngene kuma taxi industry. Batayizashayana inkabi lapha kuma taxi industry. Mabo wakhuluma. Angithi thina sikhuluma yonke indawo. Naku siyaphila. Mangena ku toll industry. Zishayana ebusuku. Besilwela umnotho. But as soon as I realized which man there is nothing hindering our blessings here. We are black, all of us who takes industry. But we don't have a common goal. That space we are shared. You leave people who are prepared to argue. If there's people who want to argue with you and they are not adding value into your life, leave those people. I'm saying to you, namhlanje, akuna goalkeeper emapalini. Be prepared. Don't be like a woman makufika uNkulunkulu nama blessings were oil. Only to find which there was no bowels to pour the oil. Be prepared. There's people where there's ama blessings, wama fish. Must have been more than enough. They were not boat to carry in. I'm a fish. So I'm here to conscientize you. Now what you enter me and the keeper in. Yeah? Nifunu kuba nekala futhi ukuthi lokukhulunywa ngamagupta or in. Be igupta wena self. Zideploy wena ube igupta wena self. Because if you're not going to do that, it's going to be a problem. But an opportunity, who's going to do that? You are talking about our mind. Who are the black people who have the capacity to build our mind? I want you to answer that. If you are saying we're going to be building roads, which are black companies are prepared to share the Banyabodaj, who will build our infrastructure, roads? We've seen black people having mega projects, excluding their own people. Yeah. Angazi noma understand. So now we are here to uproot lento eyehope. Right? Let's talk about Pakistan and Bangladesh and so on. When you look at the weight, ababili nabathathu, when they are united, God always blesses, regardless of a nation or a race. So you are losing because of you are not united. And They are blessed because they are united, not because of the color of the skin. They unpack on it. On it. Sikhuluma politics, scientific politics, man. Sikhuluma reality. They are blessed because they are united. Okay? Do we have a system which is owned by 100 blessed community members? There's no buying power.
No.
We don't have it. So why not? Let's start building this. Here. Let's start building this. Back up. By the time when we were running factory production houses, can you believe Gucci? These are roots, my shop. But figured about John after we were running a supply chain. Okay? Each Ablani will say that it went down the drain. Right? The reason it was because of buying power. So we are saying, let's do a container. It's even worse now. See, people have fought industrial revolution. You can always pass the shop online. And that's not me understand. Have you seen WeState? WeState, there is no spaza shop. There is no pusher WeState. But WeState, they run a shop online. They get delivered with your step. Because they place the order in WhatsApp group, then somebody else in the next 15 minutes delivers everything with your step. Already Malako is gone. So what happened to our businessmen, the likes of Pick and Pay, ShopRite? The ShopRite has realized which now black people, they go to attack ShopRite. They are building factories. They are going online. The checkers is reducing their stores. Everybody is reducing. They are building warehouses. Those warehouses is shopping online. It's distribution center, it's a DC. Which means the ShopRite is going to share space with our competitors. But because of they are white, they want the same objective. They're going to share a space, co-renting space. And I don't understand. That space is cool. Those pilots, as they are sitting there, they belong to ShopRite, Pick and Pay, everywhere. The difference is your ordering system. It takes them to the loyalty. Then I want to ask you now, who must see full competition in Pakistan? Must it be owner sugar? See, an example is also. We only going to buy sugar who comes from the distributor who is good. We only rice. We only going to buy rice ebuya kumahumet. We only eat EEAs. We only going to buy Lendoleo. That comes from that person. Then, in terms of bulk buying, we take your company, so a submitter, Mukobatala project. Sifika military, to supply grocery. We're expecting you to buy grocery a month, 100,000 mundo. Right? Because the mood is grocery. Uthatha kithi sonke. Uthatha itestic lapha, uthatha ikhulu lapha, iorder lakhe liya lapha. Listen here. Mhlamba udlule police station. Uthatha igama lekhampani yami ikhuze elikhulu. Ane? Ufika udaba cela ucheck le company ukuthi beyenza malini la police station. Thatha leyo company uye futhi emilitary. If you mention it, finance. Go to Department of Education, mention Caesar. They will tell you what we used to print this thing. as a system. In such an extent ukuthi besiyenza i-call center yethu yabodaki. I-call center yethu ifunela umsebenzi mina nonke. Siya-rotate. This month we told him 500,000. Next month we told him 500,000. Next month we told him 600,000. So we told him 2 million. We told him 1 1. We share a credit facility. We identify people. Credibility our right. We say you our buyers. You go and buy in bulk. We go and supply it stationary. So this system, this is the implement. We go back to our roots. When abantu abathi ngedala ngesikhathi sakamsholozi ngobona abantu amavili anjanjani balokubagibela sibuyisela lapho siyarebutha ngicela isandla lapho because